We have this MrCool MVP 30. This is the 2.5 ton air handling unit. And I'm going to be removing the evaporator in this thing just so I can make this thing lighter, because I'm going to be putting this into a very small closet. So I'm going to be taking this thing out and basically just putting it back in once I get it in place. I'll show you guys how we got these panels off, but right now where we're at is removing all the cables for the temperature sensors. So this is the control board. Inside of it, the wiring harness has a bunch of these plastic straps, and they're actually really nice because there's this little lip on them right here. What you can do is you push this thing and then you can slide more of it out. Unlike traditional zip ties, you're able to get this thing to just come off and leave it where it was, which is great because I want to get this wiring harness freed up, but you're gonna have to put it back because you do not want these wires to get caught inside of this thing when it's rotating, because that's going to be expensive. I'm going to be disconnecting the wiring based on what it says here for the different temperature sensors. So there's 4 of them. Okay, just to show you how this works, depending on what model you have, you're going to go line by line through all these things. So for T1, it's coming out of that circle right here. So this guy, T1, and then I'm going to follow it. So T1 is this, got this clear sheathing over it. But we're just tracking this wire up and trying to see. But you can see how T1 in my case is that blue connector right here. So that right there was T1. This guy's T2 for me. So just tracking the wire up and into that control panel. So right here, so this guy's T2. Okay, T2. This guy is T2A, and then T2B is buried in there. I honestly can't see it, but what I can tell you is that even if you can't find T2B, it's okay, because when you track the T2A wire up, they lead to this piece right here. Okay, that was stressful. But that is the little connections. That's T2A and B. Right, and then this guy right here, you can see there's a red wire and some other color wires. This is the EEV wire. And when you track it up, it goes to this one right here in the center. So that was EEV. And then this is that last guy, which is not any of the other ones. So honestly don't know what that is, but it also has to go. So taking it out. Right, before we can actually slide this guy out, there is one screw right here that I forgot that apparently needs to be taken off. You don't take off these screws because this whole plate is part of your A-Coil, but this guy right here does need to come out to actually let this thing start sliding back. All right, and that is our A-Coil evaporator removed from the unit. So now this thing is a good bit lighter for me. So after a lot of pain and suffering, I managed to get this into my little upflow closet unit here. So it was very challenging, and it's a utility closet, so there's very little room to work, but taking it out definitely helped with install, because we're able to get these zip screws in, and I also shoved a bunch of the mastic in between this surface and the filter cabinet that I have underneath. Now I can proceed with hooking up the condensate line, the line set, and power. This is a 14.4 and the thermostat wire. But first I'm going to put back in the A-Coil and all the face plates and stuff.